Okay, so good morning, and you're welcome to this channel where we discuss basically concepts about libraries and information literacy. Yes, so if you want to know about how to use the library or you're studying the course use of library, we will be giving you key concepts that would serve as a supplementary knowledge. There are other YouTube channels, so this is not forced, it's optional, but always feel free to subscribe and so that whenever we do new videos, because we'll be doing these in bits, so that you can always get to know and follow through. So basically, what we'll be doing, as I said, this is not compulsion. There are no marks attached. It is simply just for you to add up. If you can, any school you are in, Nigeria, anywhere, please feel free to watch. Tell us what you think, and then we can do better. So what we do here is basically we want to be discussing some key library concepts and information literacy. For instance, what is a library? A library is a collection of books and other non-books materials organized properly for use. It is a hub of learning, research, and intellectual growth. And libraries support both formal and lifelong learning. So basically, a library is just a place where you have books, non-books materials, and in fact, we're having libraries that are transitioning right now. It mustn't be just the physical building. So functions of libraries: they provide access to books, journals, and databases. They promote literacy and learning, supports research and academic work, and then preserves cultural and historical materials. That's what libraries basically do. Then we have types of libraries, because this is just going to be short and straight to the point. We have school libraries. These ones are for primary, nursery, and secondary schools, and they support pupils and teachers. We have academic libraries where they support higher institutions like universities, polytechnics, monotechnics, colleges of education, and the like. So what they do there is they support higher education, learning, and research. We have national libraries called the Apex Library. They preserve all national publications. Any publication made in that country is usually um, kept at the national libraries. We have public libraries funded by the public funds, state governments and local governments, and it's free for all. Anybody can just go there and use them. Special libraries, they have a specific target. Could be law, medicine, corporate, museums, and an NPC library, for instance, CBN libraries, all of these things are special libraries. So these are the types of libraries that we have. And when we talk about academic libraries, these ones, as you know, are very important because that is where research, learning, and teaching occur. So, and you know that without an academic library, no institution would be accredited for to take off like that, because key it's the library. So it supports students, faculty, that is the lecturers, and even independent researchers. Now let's talk about information very quickly. Information, as you know, is processed data or knowledge that is shared with others. It can exist as text, audio, visuals, or even electronic materials, or we call them soft copy. At times, we can categorize information into three forms. For instance, as a process, it means that there is transmission of knowledge, continuous tense there. So it can also be categorized as knowledge that tries to reduce uncertainty. And information can also take the form of a thing, which is something that's very tangible, like a document or record. What are the uses of information? Information helps us to solve problems, be it in academic environment or in our everyday life. They help us to make informed decision. They also help to create awareness. They support research and projects. Then it's also good for marketing and also to share knowledge. Quickly, let's talk about information literacy. Information literacy has to do with your ability to recognize when information is needed. It helps to find, evaluate, and to use information effectively, and it also includes ethical use, proper citation, and respecting copyrights and avoiding plagiarism. All of these things is what we talk about information literacy. So if you must be described as an information literate person. You should be able to know when information is needed, how to evaluate, to find it, to use it effectively, to avoid certain things like plagiarism. Make sure you're citing your works properly, respect copyright, and all of that. So, what are the importance of information literacy? Number one, it helps people to in the assignment, essays, research project. When you're an information literate person, you'll be able to navigate your way through all of that. Now, it also helps to detect misinformation. Presently, now we are in the information overload. Yes, I love using that language. So many fake information out there. So, but if you're an information literate person, you'll be able to sieve out the fake news from the true ones, and you're able to know which sources are credible enough. They also help to support information decision making, and they encourage lifelong learning. Let's look at what we want to describe as key information literacy skills. What are those skills that you would have and you would be described as an information literate person? For instance, number one, are you able to identify information needs? Number two, can you search and locate information properly? Number three, do you know how to evaluate credible and relevant resources? Like for journals, for instance, it's kind of maybe 5 years, could be relevant. And credibility, the author, do you know the author? Are they well known or just one random person posting fake news? Do you know how to organize information? Do you know how to use and communicate information? And ethically and legally, do you know how to use information so that you don't land yourself in trouble? Then we want to also look at how to identify information needs. For instance, key is you have to define what you want, and you formulate your research questions, and you create your scope. This will help you to identify the actual information that you want. So we're going to stop this and I'm going to do another video. We have lots of concepts that are related to use of libraries. Like the next one, we'll talk about catalogs and other finding aids. And as I said, it's optional just to help supplement your lecture notes anywhere you are. Make sure you go for your lectures, and as you're checking your lecture notes, you can just use this to revise. Just something to supplement what you have, not to replace what you have in your various institutions. Thank you, and I will see you. Try to subscribe, click the notification bell, so that as soon as I drop the next video, you would see it and you would follow through. Basically, just a summary. Thank you.